I just want to let y'all know that I have already reacted to Lil Uzi Vert and Future's full Pluto and Baby Pluto album. So please make sure y'all go check out all of those reactions and stay tuned. We doing an album ranking. I'm gonna take all 24 of the tracks that they had up on the album, rank them. I'm gonna start at number 24 and we're gonna get to number 1. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned.
What's good? It's your boy Montana 300, man. Rap God, FG shit, man. Shout out to World Class Lifestyle. You already know what it is, man. Squad.
You must be stupid if you got a rapper in mind that you pick over me like a caption. Sauce on them, get him a napkin. I'm gonna snap like Sebastian. I'm out this world, I'm galactic. I'm talking different, no accent.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to World Class Lifestyle. Today we are reacting to, today we are doing a Lil Uzi Vert and Future Pluto and Baby Pluto, or Pluto X Baby Plutos, and album ranking. We're gonna be ranking Lil Uzi Vert and Future's the full thing, the deluxe version, the 8 deluxe tracks that they added into the regular album shits. We're gonna be doing it. We're gonna take all of them and rank them 1 through 24, 24 to number 1. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. And like I said, go check out all of those other reactions that I have already done. Let's get straight to it. Okay, all right, now look. Go check out my new song, by the way. Y'all just seen a preview for it. That shit, hey, shit, it touched the nigga soul, that motherfucker did. But real shit though. No, for real though. Go check that out. It's the first link in the description. But I just want to let y'all know that this is my opinion. This is my opinionated list and shit like that. What I really want y'all to do, I really want y'all to do this shit. I'm gonna try and make this album ranking as fast as possible. It's probably gonna be like 20 minutes long, but I want y'all to go down below in the comment section. Tell me y'all top 24. If you don't want to give me a top 24, give me a top 20. If you don't want to give me a top 20, give me a top 15. If you don't want to give me a top 10, if you don't want to give me a top 15, give me a top 10. If you don't want to give me a top 10, give me a top 5. If you don't want to give me a top 5, give me a top 3. If you don't want to give me a top 3, the least you can do is give me your number 1 favorite track up off of this album. I would appreciate that the most and shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all do that for me. Hold on, because I already know I fucked something up real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I actually didn't fuck nothing up. All right, let's go. Y'all ready? All right. I have a whole bunch of notes. Like, this motherfucking page is tatted like a motherfucking, I don't know. It's tatted like a fucking tattoo artist or some shit. I don't know, but real shit though. It's tatted. It's so much writing all over the place. So y'all gonna have to bear with me in this one, because this is gonna be. I'm gonna try and talk, but then hurry up and get everything out. This shit already 3 minutes. All right, let's go. Well, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So let's go. All right, track number 4. We got Stripes Like Burberry. Now, a lot of y'all might be like, why the fuck is why is this shit at number 24? Mainly because, like, bro, it was the first track, and with first tracks, I be expecting way more than what it is. Like, I always say, your first track should be the thing that, like, pull motherfuckers in. Like, hold on. Like, either tell me what the album gonna be about, or, like, put some hard shit up on this motherfucker so that, I can be like, so I can remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? I barely remembered it when I was doing this album ranking. I was like, okay, yeah, that was 24 for a reason. One thing I do gotta say, well, a couple things that I wrote down for it was, I didn't like the choppiness. It was like they was doing a little choppy flow up in there. I really don't like the choppy flow whenever anybody do it, but sometimes Lil Uzi Vert and Future, they did the choppy shit all throughout this fucking album. They just made it work better than what they did in this song. But I didn't like the choppiness, but the song was overall smooth. It was a smooth ass song. I just think that they could have went harder for it being their first track on the album. You know what I'm saying? Track number 23 is Plastic. Now, I won't even lie to y'all. I fought myself with putting this song in Plastic 24, 23. But then I told myself, I was like, my nigga, Plastic is not the worst song. Well, I ain't gonna say worst. Plastic is not the song, because I think the lowest I ranked the song with like a 9 or 8 or something like that. And even in the thumbnail, you can tell that I was like, it was cause it's like, one of those, my ugly ass. But real shit though. Like, I told him I really listened to Plastic and shit. I was like, bro, Plastic, I'm not gonna put that as number 24. Up on this album. I'm not gonna do that to Plastic, because Plastic, like I said, I loved all of these songs and shit like that. It's just a lot of songs were better than these. You know what I'm saying? A lot of songs were better than each other and shit like that. And that's just what it is whenever you have a good album and shit. Now for number 23, Plastic, I put the chorus. I fucked with the chorus and shit like that heavy. Who the fuck? Hey man, I gotta keep these noties on. I just want to let y'all know these noties, y'all might be hearing them, because I'm keeping a lookout for this PS5. I'm trying to cop, no cap. But yeah, man, number 23, the chorus. I fucked with the chorus heavy. on Plastic. My nigga said, hold on, because I know I fucked some shit up and shit. Um, okay, yeah, I just know that because I fucked some shit completely up right there, and I don't even want to speak on that shit because I think I fucked up. You know what I think I did? I think I wrote stuff for Plastic, so Plastic was the choppy flow. Plastic had that choppy flow up in it. Okay, I'm starting to remember that. Plastic had that choppy flow, and then Stripes Like Burberry. What I meant to say for that was when he was like, my one of my favorite parts was the chorus on Stripes Like Burberry because he was like, I got stripes in the streets like Burberry or something like that. I remember that. That's what I meant to say. So shit I said at the beginning that was for Plastic. The chorus shits that was for Stripes Like Burberry. All right, let's go. Number 22. Bought a bad bitch. Now we should be straight now. Because I was fucking up heavy. But number 22, Bought a Bad Bitch. The beat was hard and smooth as shit, no cap. I rocked out with it heavy. And like the chorus was my shit. A lot of these songs that are lower down here and shit like that, I mainly rock out with the choruses more. And my dumb ass put Bought a Bitch. It was Bought a Bad Bitch. But I rocked out with the choruses more than the verses, I should say, and shit like that. So that's whenever songs are down here is whenever I rock out with the choruses way more than the verses and shit. But yeah, number 21, Baby Sasuke. Now, Baby Sasuke, I put it just at number 21. I just want to sit here and say this. Baby Sasuke, it is better than Sasuke. Listen to both. It is better than Sasuke. But my man, what did I put for this shit? Uh, I don't know. It was just something about it. I rocked out with the part when he was saying something about Baby Sasuke, not Naruto or something like that. I don't even watch Naruto. I don't know nothing about none of that. But I'm guessing that Baby Sasuke got something to do with Naruto. So I rocked out with that part. It was the chorus and shit. Like I said, these songs that are down here, I really rock out with the choruses. The verses, they meh or they cool to me. But I mainly rock out with the choruses and shit. Um, Track number 20, we got Patek or Patek, however the fuck y'all want to say that shit. Now, it was a cool song overall. Future flow towards the end, it was nice as shit. Like Future, he had jump. It was like I forgot what part it was. I should have wrote the part down so that if y'all really wanted to go check it out, y'all could have put it up on your phone. If y'all watching me on the TV or some shit like that, put it up on your phone. Like, hold on, let me get. I should have wrote it down for y'all so y'all can listen to that flow. But it was like a flow. He rapped for like 10 seconds, then he jumped back into a whole different flow, and I was like, meh. Back to the meh shits again. But yeah, it was a flow he ran. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's track number 20. Track number 19 is Over Your Head. Now, oh, everything I said just went over your head. Your head. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. When I first heard this song, I wasn't fucking with it. Like, like you can tell, y'all can kind of tell in my thumbnails whenever I be like, because it threw me. It threw me for a loop. Whenever you make a song, if a rapper made a song and it's called Over Your Head, I'm thinking they finna be saying helly bars. It's going over my head and shit like that. But that clearly wasn't the case and shit, you know. So that's why I had it way lower than what I actually had it. But then when I reacted to the music video, I actually fucked with it more. You know what I'm saying? And then this music video is not up on my channel. I'm gonna get that re-uploaded for y'all. You know, as time comes and shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that because they blocked my dumb ass. It was up and then they blocked my shit. So y'all just stay on the lookout for that shit. So that's the official music video. That's the audio to the shit. That's the very first time I listened to it, and then that's just the music video, of course. Track number 18, we got Bust a Move. Now, my boy Kenneth K said he wasn't really rocking with Bust a Move. I had to go back and listen to it. I was like, hold on, because I had Bust a Move at number 21. I re-listened to Bust a Move, and that shit hit. That motherfucking song was slapping. It sounded like when I first turned it on, I don't know if I said this in the reaction, but when I turned it on, I was just re-listening to it and shit like that. It sounded like a song that would have been off of Eternal Will Take. Y'all know Lil Uzi Vert. I reacted to that full album, by the way, and did an album ranking just like I'm doing with this one. But it sounded like a song that would have been off of Eternal Will Take and shit like that. So yeah, that's why I felt I was fucking with the vibes. But Future verse was just like Future. He shot his motherfucking ass up my list listening to this album because this nigga, it seemed like he overdid himself on this motherfucker. This nigga Future, he was straight spazzing out, no cap. Number 17. Wait, did I write anything special for that shit? No, I did not. At least I don't think I did. Fuck it. But number 17, we got Moment of Clarity. Now, Moment of Clarity, all I wrote down for Moment of Clarity is this simple. It's a perfect last song. Now, technically, it ain't the last song on the album because they got Paddock and Over Your Head at the bottom. But we already heard those songs, so bump those up and then put Moment of Clarity at the end. It's a perfect last track off the album. Perfect. It's just like it's smooth. It's a great way to end the shits out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Moment of Clarity. I rocked out with it heavy. The only reason why it's at 17 and not higher is mainly because these songs up above the 16 tracks that's up the 16 tracks the 16 tracks that's up above it and shit like that. The 16 tracks that's up above it and shit like that, those are just it's just simply better. Like the 16 tracks that are up above it are better. So that's why that's there. Track number I mean not track number, but it's number 16, we got Marnie on Me. Now, like I said, me listening to Marnie on Me again, because it was wait, can I tell y'all where Marnie on Me went from number 13 to number 21 to number 16? Like Marnie, goddamn. I just froze up a little bit. But Marty on Me, like I said, went from number 13 to number 16 to number like 21 or some shit. It was something like that. It went to 21, then it went back to 16 because I was just, just listening a lot to the album and shit. These shits to be taking me like an hour to do. So hit that like button for your boy, because these shits do be taking me like a good ass hour to do and shit. But yeah, Marty on Me, what I wrote down for that was the beat was different and shit. It kind of now, y'all know my body. I listen to every single aspect of the song. I'm not gonna just listen to the lyrics. I'm not gonna just be shaking my head because the beat hard as shit. I'm listening to every single thing. This beat, it had a little whistle up in that shit, and it kind of sounded like a little Roddy Ricch type beat and shit like that. And I was like, okay, I'm fucking with this shit. No cap. Um, what else did I put anything else for that? Oh, Uzi and Future, when they was like, I pushed the button and then I pushed the button and then like they'd be like, Uzi would be like, I pushed the button to go far in life, and then Future would come on. They didn't say this, but then Future would come on and be like, and then I pushed the button to take me to Pluto. Something like that. The way that they was handing the baton off with the I pushed the button, I pushed the button. And I was like, that shit smooth as a bitch, no cap. All right, number 15, we got Drinking and Smoking. Now, Drinking and Smoking, I've been seeing a lot of people, like I seen LaMelo Ball, he had posted this and Drinking and Smoking. I was like, damn, why don't I remember Drinking and Smoking and shit like that? I was impressed, but then I was just like, it's just a song that's just in a mid level. Like you can like I said, look at the thumbnail. Look at my ugly ass, bro. Like you can damn God damn, oh shit, that nigga ugly. Fuck, I don't who the fuck. Ugh. But real shit though, like you can look at my face and just be like, it's in the middle. I fucked with it, but it's in the middle. Like it's like it's perfect because it's like I want middle of the pack would be number 12 and shit like that. But it's solidly in the middle and shit like that. If it was 6 more songs, it would be really in the middle and shit. But what I put for Drinking and Smoking was, it's a real vibe. Now, like I said with the Marty on Me, the Marty on Me sounded like a Roddy Ricch type of beat. The Drinking and Smoking shit sounded like my nigga, my second favorite rapper, NBA YoungBoy. It sounded like a YoungBoy type of beat. I heard YoungBoy on that song. You know what I'm saying? I could like they could have featured my nigga YoungBoy, and that shit damn near would have been top 5. I want not top 3. I won't even lie to you because you get Uzi, Future, and Young Boy, you may think like, ugh, what the, but if you really like, bro, Young Boy has worked with niggas like Tequila Roy, and you wouldn't think that would work, and he's made it work. So they could have made something happen with that. Cause I like I promise you, when I turned it on, I was like, I had to look down back at my shit, cause all I was doing was just playing the songs and shit like that. When I'm playing them, I look at my album ranking, all right, bet. So when that song had played next and shit, I was like, hold on, am I still on? Like, cause I was thinking it was a Young Boy song. I was like, damn. But like I said, where are we at? Drinking and Smoking. But yeah, uh, and like I said, when I'm in my, it's also a song. Like whenever I'm in my bully, I listen to this shit. Like when I'm in my bag now, no A Boogie and shit. That's when I'm gonna really sit back, kick back, and listen to Drinking and Smoking, because that's the type of song it is. Number 14, we got Bankroll, big bankroll in my pocket. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry, I have to sing that nigga, my nigga Young Boy. Bankroll, Future, that nigga Future said, I got more keys than a custodian. Now, at first, when I heard it, I didn't get the shit. That was my favorite part of the song, by the way. I didn't get the shit, and the chorus was smooth as a bitch too. I rocked out with the chorus, but when he first said that, I didn't get it because I didn't really understand what he said. But then again, I understood what he said, and I'm like, what the fuck? More keys than a custodian? What the fuck you talking about, my nigga? Because I used to be a fucking custodian and shit like that. Go check out my song, Ultimate Janitor. Yeah, that shit funny as a bitch. And I shot most of the music, like 90%, 95% of the music video inside of the building. So y'all make sure y'all go. I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to be doing that, but I did it anyway. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. But real shit though. He said I got more keys than a custodian. So I'm thinking, I was like, did this nigga say custodian? But then my boy Kenneth K had commented down below. I still didn't respond to your comment either. I gotta go do that. Or I could just respond to you now because I know you watching this shit. I don't know if you watching the full thing or if you skip to the end. But real shit though. My boy Kenneth K had commented and he said something about like he said I got more keys than a custodian. I was like, the fuck? And then I actually sat back and I was like, oh, a custodian, because a custodian in schools and shit. I didn't work in a school. I worked in a big ass factory. When I had to clean a big ass factory and shit like that. I didn't need keys and shit like that. The only key thing I had was a key card to get in the building and shit. So he talking about like the school that he was talking about like a school custodian and shit. Custodians they need the school keys to open up each room door just so they can clean the shit, lock the door, then go next room, clean the shit, lock the door. You know what I'm saying? So the teachers don't get their shit thiefed, get their shit stolen and shit. But yeah, that's I had got that shit and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I was rocking out with it. But yeah, and then the bankroll. Another thing was Uzi and Future Course was just smooth as a bitch. I rocked out with it heavy, no cap. It was just the way that they did they shits together, amazing, amazing. Number 12, number thank you Kenneth K. But yeah, number 13. We got My Legacy. Now, My Legacy, I think this is the song when they was talking about, when Future was talking about some shit, I'm putting my thumb in her butt or something like that to make my legacy. I don't know. I was like, nasty ass nigga. But, real shit though, Future, Future ran the course. The course was, come on. Future ran the course and shit like that. And then, Uzi, uh, this nigga Uzi said, I fucked your bitch and I feel like Bill Bellamy. That I rocked out with that part hard because Bill Bellamy, like I said, I remember that nigga from them player movies. He always shit, you couldn't find a movie that didn't have the word player in it whenever it came to Bill Bellamy and shit. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can, but a lot of his movies was about being a player and shit. But yeah, that's number 13. Number 12, we got Sleeping on the Floor. Sleeping on the Floor. What I put for Sleeping on the Floor was they both was running the beat and then they had that baton type of style, and it was just like a overall nice ass song. Like y'all can see, I'm hyper-ish. I think I was doing wings or some shit. I think, but y'all can see it's an overall a hyper ass song. Like they was just running the beat and then Uzi was going and then like this is the baton right here. Uzi was running and then he seen Future up ahead. He's like, here, Future snagged it from Uzi. He was like, I got it. And he caught up to Uzi, and Uzi grabbed it, and he was running. Then he gave it to Future, and he caught it, and he grabbed it from Uzi, and he got to running. So that's just like the type of style that I fucks with those type of styles on songs and shit like that. And that's the way they was doing it. And plus they was running the beat too. Come on, number 12, number 11, we got this. She never been to motherfucking Pluto. She never been to Pluto. Now I think this song had did a little drop. No, it actually, yeah, it did a little drop. I had to flop it because I had a song that's sitting at number 6 right now. To this day, that's sitting at number 6. It was at number 11. So I had to flip flop some shits around just so I can make that song that's sitting at number 6 right now be at number 6. But I'll tell y'all that when we get to number 6 and shit like that. God strong, because I said that number too many times. But real shit though. She never been to Pluto. What I put for that was it was a straight up vibe. Like, ooh, shit, I spelled straight wrong. My dumb ass. I spelled that shit Straigh. Hold on. I don't like shit like that. Like I be spelling shit wrong. I gotta connect all my letters and shit like that. Like I don't be liking that shit. If I see it's a pet peeve to me. But yeah, it's a straight up vibe and it was mad smooth. Like she never been to Pluto. That's just all I got for it. Straight up vibe and it was mad smooth. It's a typical Uzi and Future song. Whenever it comes to them, that you know that's exactly what they gonna bring for us and shit. You know. Number 10. Now we into the top 10. I don't want to break up. I don't want to break up. Is at number 10. Mainly because they both was up in the song on the song teaching us something. They was trying to give us some knowledge straight up, and I rock out with that. Whenever you get artists that don't usually do that, don't usually give you knowledge and shit like that, and they just straight up make vibe music and shit, and they giving us knowledge, I rocks out with that heavy. I take this shit away. This album ranking is gonna be 30 minutes long. But hey, it is what it is. It's 24 tracks, so I gotta do what I gotta do. But yeah, Uzi said she used to be afraid of heights until I put her on 10 jets. Talk your shit, my nigga. But yeah, that was my favorite line from the song. Pretty much, he was just talking and shit, and they was giving us not my favorite line. It was one of my favorite lines, like top 5 for sure. But yeah, they was talking. Both of them was giving us knowledge throughout the entire thing. Number 9, we got F off that. Now They changed this shit to Off That. It's called Off That up in the shits. It's called Off That up in the shits, but they had F Off That up on Uzi channel and shit like that. So I don't know what the fuck they was doing. I guess it was a typo or something. But Off That, F Off That. The chorus now I remember this shit. The chorus was one of my favorite choruses off the entire album. No cap. It's just straight up. I was just saying. I remember got her off that. Got her off. He was saying something like that. It's just off that. Off that. I was rocking out with that shit heavy. Even though I don't like repetitive courses and shit like that. Whenever you come to Lil Uzi Vert in Future, that's something that you just gonna have to deal with. So I dealt with it and I rocked out with that shit heavy. It's a solid ass song. When Future was like, "Brr, brr, go," and then he got the rapping again. That shit was hard as fuck. I rocked out with it. Number 8, we got Heart in Pieces. Now, Heart in Pieces was a song that I dropped heavy. Heart in Pieces dropped heavy. Heart in Pieces was actually at number 4. I took it down mainly because it was. First of all, I want to do the positives. I love this shit. This is a song that I sit back and I just have on repeat like a motherfucker. It touched the nigga soul because like they was talking about a lot of the song was them just rapping and shit like that. But a lot of the song, and that's one of the reasons why it dropped down to number 8 and it's not at number 4 no more. It was a song where they was just I heard a lot of just rapping, but then the parts that made the song be Heart in Pieces, like made them call the song Heart in Pieces and shit, those parts touched the nigga. So I had to keep the top 10, top 8 at that point and shit. So, but yeah, so that's why I rocked out with it. It's touching and I fucked with the shit heavy. Number 7, we got Real Baby Pluto. Now, Real Baby Pluto, dog, these niggas was going crazy. Look at my ugly ass, bro. Look at my motherfucking ass. Like, oh, shit. Like, nigga ugly as fuck. But yeah, man, like Real Baby Pluto, them niggas ran the fuck out that beat. Damn, have I been missing anything? Yes, I have been missing anything. But okay, now look, I'm gonna tell you all the shit that I missed. Track number, where I put Drinking and Smoking. Lil Uzi Vert did a Lil Wayne light flicker and shit before he went. That make you think Lil Wayne finna come on the track, but it was really Lil Uzi Vert. And then number 17, what was number 17? 17 was Moment of Clarity. Uh, uh, oh, I liked it better the more I listened to the shits. So yeah, that was all that I fucked up on because I wrote side notes for tracks that I couldn't fit in because these lines. I'll show y'all. Oh, y'all see that? It was quick. But number 7, Real Baby Pluto. Like I was saying, bro, these niggas was running the fuck off the beat. They ran the tracks off the beat, my nigga. Like no cap. It's non-stop flows, and even when they did like stop the flow a little bit, they get back into it like quick as shit. Like no, actually it would be like 1 second and then they get right back into it and shit. But it was still like consistent, like just go. They was on go like a motherfucker, no cap. And it's a solid like a head bumper that made you just wanna just like god damn. So that's number 7. Number 6 we got is $1,000,000 Flow. Now, $1,000,000 Flow, I do have something to say about that one. I have a lot to say about $1,000,000 Flow. Like I said, $1,000,000 Flow is sitting at number 11. I re-listened to $1,000,000 Flow, and I was like, $1,000,000 Play. I said $1,000,000 Flow. I re-listened to $1,000,000 Play, and I was like, ooh, put that shit at 6. It got it because I was, I go to where a song is. I start at number 1, can't put it number 1, can't put it number 2, can't put it number 3, can't put it number 4, can't put it number 5. Number 6, put it at number 6 and shit. So that's what I did, put it at number 6 because like that's the highest I could have put it. I wasn't finna put it up above the other 5 songs, my top 5 songs and shit. So $1,000,000 Play, it was an up tempo ass song. The way they ran the beat was too nice. It was like that shit was elite. The way that they was running the motherfucker. This nigga Future set up on the motherfucker. He said stiffer than a stiffer than a Statue of Liberty. Like I said, whenever you got shit like bars like that up in there, and they running the beat. Stiffer than the Statue of Liberty, like that shit hard. Like $1,000,000 Play is number 6 on my list. Number 5, we got Lullaby. Now Lullaby, my Uzi with Uzi, bro, this shit was different, and like these top 5s is different. These top 5 songs is different and shit. Honestly, like when you get down into my top 5, bro, man, I tell you, like it's different. Like you just can't get away from it. Like these top 5 songs is different. These songs, I was like, whoa, like these niggas, like they going to their hit. They going into their bag of hits and they like just taking them out right now. Number 5, I put Lullaby. Now some of y'all might, and this is a song where Uzi had by himself. Each of them had one song on the album and shit by themselves. But This is a song some of y'all would have been like, damn, because y'all know what's coming up next. I'm not gonna tell y'all. If I just told y'all that they each had one song by themselves, y'all already know what's coming up next. But for Lullaby, let me talk about Lullaby real quick. Uzi was speaking some real shit, no cap. That nigga made me feel the type of way up on this track. And it was just like, I don't know, it was just like a different type of Uzi. He was speaking some shit about, his baby girl and shit. And whenever niggas speak on their baby girl, I try and take pieces of what they saying and relate it to, my situation and shit, and relate it to things that have happened to me and shit. And that's what makes me rock out with the artist more, knowing that you went through that shit. I did too, my nigga. That's what makes me fucks with artists even more, even way harder than what I already do. But yeah, that's number 5. Like I said, they each had one track by themselves. Number 4, I believe, me personally, Lullaby was a straight up vibe, bro. Like it was just like it was a vibe all the way through. I know my boy Trevi. He says he had asked me to react to this. I think it was Trevi. He wanted me to react to Lullaby like a motherfucker. He had commented it in at the beginning of when I first started reacting to the album and shit. I remembered that shit. But Rockstar Chains, number 4. Now I rocked out with Rockstar Chains even more. Now Lullaby is a song that I would just have straight up on repeat more than Rockstar Chains. But bro, Future outdid, like I said, Future, he shot his ass up on his, because these top 5 songs are top 5 because of mainly, I won't say mainly him, but about, I give uh Future 55% and Uzi 45%. Why these top 5 songs are top 5? Because of course Lullaby is Uzi by himself, but the other 4, like Future, just like this nigga was out doing, like, whenever you see Uzi and Future got an album and shit coming out together and shit, you thinking Uzi finna just get Future up out of there, even though that's not what they supposed to be doing. They supposed to just be trying to make good music and shit. But it's a competitive thing. I'm not finna get washed by no nigga on the fucking track. That's why whenever I get on songs and shit like that, I be trying my best to go crazy. Like, I want motherfuckers to be looking at me like, damn, hold on, let me tweak it. Shit didn't happen before. Let me tweak my shit. Hold on, fuck that. But that's just how I feel like with Future. He was just, bro, he was like, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna just fall back and let Uzi just. I'm gonna beat Future. I'm gonna be big Future, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me stop talking. I'm talking a lot. Number 4 is Rockstar Chains. I put Rockstar Chains at number 4 because Future took off. He was speaking some real ass shit. This nigga was just like, bro, Future is just amazing, bro. I always had respect for Future because of the songs that he used to make. I used to be in my bully to his songs back in the day and shit like that. Still am. I can sit back and still listen to them songs, know them shits word for word. But this nigga Future, he just showing me a different side of him. Like, no, respect me more, Quay. Respect me more, World Class Lifestyle. And I'm like, all right, bet you got it, my nigga. No cap. But yeah, that's number 4. This nigga, he just took off on this track. It gotta be top 4 song. Top 5 song, but it's number 4. Number 3, Tic Tac. Now, I won't lie to y'all. Tic Tac was never number 1 on my list because the top 3 moved like a motherfucker. Tic Tac was never number 1 on my list for one specific reason. Look at my face in the thumbnail, my nigga. Go check out this reaction for sure. Go check it out for sure. Cause he ugly as fuck. But Tic Tac, like I said, it was never number 1. Like it moved to number 2, number 3. It kept on moving, number 2 to number 3. Man, okay, now let me say the positives. It was aggressive as shit. Like I said about the top 4 songs off this album, Future put it here. Like Uzi was running the bitch too. Like Uzi was running the whole too. But Future took off on a whole different level that I'm just like, damn, Future. Like, you trying to get a record deal? That's how he was spitting. Like, you trying to drop 100 million? You trying to get $100 million if you make this hard as? That's what he was doing. Future also put this at number 3. Lil Uzi put this at 3 too. They both was running the beat. Then they jump right into a fucking flow where it's just choppy and slow, and I was like. And I think, yeah, this is the reaction I believe that I was saying. I was like, Future, give it to Uzi. Let Uzi do the course. I just hit with a tic tac, whatever he said, knick knack with a petty, something like that. That Uzi was saying. I was saying, give it to. This song would have been number 2, maybe number 1. It would have fought for number 1 if that's what Future would have did right there. Cause he was running the beat, the way that he jumped on the track and he got the running the beat. I was like, okay, Future, all right, my nigga. And then he jumped into the slow, choppy flow, and I was like, oh, Future, and I kept on saying, give it to Uzi, give it to Uzi, just give it to him. He didn't give it to him. He kept going with the slow, choppy flow, and I was like, oh man. So yeah, that's why it's at number 3. I really wanted this to be number 1. When I was writing it down, it was at number 2. I really wanted it to be number 1. Couldn't even do it. I couldn't do it because it was like that flow. Like Future, like I said, Future made this song be number 3, and he also put this song at number 3. He actually made it be number 2 where I had it before, but then he dropped it down to number 3 when I heard that choppy shit. Number 2 is That's It. Now, Kenneth K, you win. You win. You win. You got it, my nigga. You win. I hope I did this right. You win. I did. That's the official music video to it. That was the first music video that they dropped for this album and shit like that. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. But man, That's It. I had it at number 1. Then I listened to a song and I was like, that's just amazing. They pulled that out of their hit bag, and that was just a song where, oh, we need some Uzi and Future. Let's drop this in 6 months, my nigga. Let's drop this in a month. You know, shit would have torched up. I don't know why they didn't wait. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that up in the reaction to number 1? You already know what number 1 is, but let me talk about That's It. That's It. Like I said, Future ran it. Uzi was just consistent. That's the main reason why this song is sitting at number 2 and not number 1, because Future, like I said, Future took off. Future was acting like he was from the future. The way he was rapping, like, oh shit, I gotta rap like that. All right, bet. That's how Future was rapping. Like, Future took off. Uzi was consistent, so that's why it's at number 2. It was at number 1, but then I remembered that track number 1, they both was just. I already told y'all, number 1 because of you. Now my nigga Kenneth K, I don't know if this is his number 1 favorite song up off of the album and shit like that, but he said because of you is on repeat, and then I think you said that in my live, and I still remember that shit. See, my brain means like yours, my nigga. But I was like, damn, he had this at number. Now I actually had Because of You at number 6. Because of You was at number 6, but like I said, it's so much. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna actually show y'all what my shit is looking like. Because this shit is tatted. The only piece that's not tatted is the lower right. Like it ain't shit at the lower right and kind of in the upper right too. But I'm listening to Because of You, and I was just like, bro, this shit was too different for it to not be number 1. Like it was too different. They both did that thing. Now I will say this: the verses was a little bit like, but bro, it's just like so mesmerizing whenever you listening to this song. It's just you gotta put this at number 1. It gotta be. Like I said, Kenneth K gonna drop his list because he told me he been working on it. Kenneth K gonna drop his list in the comments and shit like that. So I'm ready to see it. But Because of You, just look at me, bro. I was just like I was like, you make me delirious. I think that's what he said, and I kind of hit that shit too. Like, look at me. I was just like, I'm ugly as fuck, but I was just like, bro, they really did this. And then I seen a little post, and they said Future and Uzi really went to the past for this one. And I was like, hey, this sound like one of them classics. Like you can't go wrong with this. Like if this is not top 3 song on y'all list, I don't want to see them. I don't, cause this shit was just too different, bro. No cap. It was also something that I wanted to put out there and shit, but I didn't forgot where I marked it at and shit. But yeah, bro, it was just mad different, bro. What was track number 4? What did I put at number 4? Rockstar Chains. I don't even know. Yeah, that wasn't even it. But I was about to say something because I marked down 142 for me to play some shit, but I don't think that was I don't think that's exactly where I put it at, because like I said, but look, I'm gonna show y'all this, and like I said, don't talk shit about my handwriting because I was rushing doing this, but I was taking my time, but I was just scribbling and just writing shit, trying to get to the next track because this shit do be taking me a long time. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. Hold on. Like, look at this, bro. That shit tatted like the Birdman from the Miami Heat. He used to play in the NBA. Look at this. Just like look at all them scrabbles. Cause like I'm telling y'all, like I was marking shit up and down, like just remarking them and shit. But hey, man, that's my list. If y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure I hit that like button. Comment shit. Should I stop talking? All right. If y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure I hit that like button. Comment down below. Y'all give me y'all top 24. If you don't want to give me your top 24, give me your top 20. If you don't want to give me your top 20, give me your top 15. I was about to say 25. If you don't want to give me your top 15, give me your top 10. If you don't want to give me your top 10, give me your top 5. If you don't want to give me your top 5, give me your top 3. And if you don't want to give me your top 3, give me your favorite track up off of this album. It better be fucking Because of You. If it's not Because of You, then Because of You gotta be in your top 3. So therefore, I don't even want to see your top 1s. I just want to see your top 3s because I want to see if Because of You is up in there, honestly. So give me your top, give me your whole thing. Fuck it. If you don't, like I said, all of that shit. But if y'all don't want to give me all that shit, y'all don't feel like doing all that, give me your top 3. That's the least you can do. The really least you can do is just give me your number 1. That's all I want. But yeah, man. The album, like, now let me tell y'all overall about the album and shit. The overall album was a decent album. I did expect more from Uzi and Future. I did expect more, but the more I listen to it, I rock out with the shits even more. Honestly, I rock out with the shits even more. Like I said, I did expect more, but we got what we got, and I rocked out with it heavy. You know what I'm saying? The next reaction that I'm dropping for y'all with Lil Uzi Vert or Future is Over Your Head. Not really, because I got a Uzi that I'm dropping real soon. It's Uzi. After this is Uzi. Damn, when is the next Uzi I'm dropping? It's Free Lighter with 2 Chainz. So y'all please make sure I stay tuned for that. That's if everything goes correctly. Uzi with Free Lighter. So y'all make sure I stay tuned for that. Any new Future that drop, y'all just slide back to your boy World Class Lifestyle. Let me know about it, and I got y'all. I got y'all for sure. Any new Future, same thing. I mean, any new Uzi, same thing. That shit easy, because y'all know Uzi drop, I drop. Future drop, I drop. So y'all make sure y'all do that for me. Check out all of those reactions over there. Check out all these reactions over there to the side, because those are all of the reactions that I have done from Lil Uzi Vert and Future's Pluto and Baby Pluto album, or Pluto X Baby Pluto album, same shit. So y'all make sure y'all go check out all of those reactions. I have also reacted to Lil Uzi Vert's Full Eternal Take plus the deluxe version. Lil Uzi Vert versus the World too. So y'all go check out all of those reactions. And yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, cause shit, I'm still on the grind. I'm still going and shit like that. No cap. I got a special message for y'all. It's not gonna play right away, so we gonna be back here in like 2 seconds. Like I said, my nigga. Like I fucking said, it was more like 3 seconds and shit, but we back here because that shit fucked up. But it's gonna play right this time. Hi there. Would you want this dumbass nigga to react to any song that you want? Well, he charges $5 for any random song and $10 for personal music. So make sure y'all know that. Continue dancing, bitch nigga. Share all of my videos and don't be stingy. And please make sure I hit that subscribe button plus the bell so that y'all get notified every single time I drop a video. Check out my new song. Hey, new song. What time is it? What time is it supposed to be? When am I dropping this shit? It's I don't know when y'all watching this shit, but just know that I dropped my new song already. Happy that the reaction about to be over because this shit irritating. But I dropped my new song already, so y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's the first link in the description and shit like that. Hey, I got in my bully with that one and shit. I just hope y'all enjoy that shit. It got my ex-girlfriend, like her voice is in that shit a lot. So it show y'all how much of my bully I did when I was making that song and shit. Damn, this shit a tear. But real shit though, y'all make sure y'all go check that shit out. First link in the description. If it's not first link in the description, check out my new song. It's up above. If it's not up above, then it is the first link in the description. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Shit. It was so fucked up it didn't even play. Like I said, check out my new song. It's up above. If it's not up above, then it is the first link in the description. Thanks for watching.
Down, left, right, A, B, cheat code. Pull up my gun, sing like Lee Show. Rick going on my coat, no superhero. VVS my wrist like Sub-Zero.